Men and women are not very different in their wants and needs. Perhaps there are differences, but science has not found a way to measure them. Experts who speak on the subject acknowledge that differences do persist and work to bridge the gap between men and women, helping women understand what men want and need in relationships. While a man's needs are highly individual, there are some general guidelines to knowing what a man needs in a relationship. So here are top 10 things men want in a relationship. 1. Men need great sex. Sex is on the top of the list, when considering what men need in a relationship. Not only do men need sex, but they need good sex, not sex that is done out of obligation or guilt. Sex is an inextricable part of a man in terms of his physical, emotional, and spiritual wellness. Physically, men have a biological need for sexual release. Emotionally, men, like women, want to feel desirable to their partner. Spiritually, in a relationship, men and women need to explore their connectivity to each other. Many times, women and men differ in sexual drives, because of the demands of daily life. Women become focused on raising a family and balancing a career, and oftentimes, sex can take a back seat to life's other obligations. Problems in the relationship arise when women don't acknowledge this aspect of a relationship as a need as opposed to a desire. If you are a woman who feels like her husband's drive for sex is perverted or dirty, you need to examine why you view sex with such disdain, rather than as a natural and necessary part of a relationship, between a man and a woman. 2. Men need respect. Being respected, for a man, means that you have faith in what he's capable of. Respect is an integral part of a man's self-worth and involves you telling and showing him that you think he's smart and competent. Keep in mind that being considerate is not the same thing as being respectful in a man's eyes. 3. Men need space. Any person who pursues a healthy relationship needs their personal space from time to time. Men are no different. Sometimes, they need a little time to themselves. This concept, while seen as a difference between the sexes, can apply to women as well. Establishing healthy personal boundaries is a key component of any healthy relationship. 4. Men need praise. Men portray the epitome of strength, they are often secretly worried they are not cutting it in all aspects of life. Affirmation and specific praise from a lover gives guys a sense of security and confidence in their relationship as well as outside of it. Hearing a simple thank you on a regular basis, for small acts can go a long way in making a man feel good about himself and your relationship. 5. Men need to satisfy their woman. Men feel happy when they can make their woman happy. It has to do with the give and take in the relationship. When the man and woman in the relationship at least try to make each other happy, it goes a long way to the love and caring they demonstrate to each other. Men who feel this need are most often individuals that are mentally and emotionally looking towards establishing and maintaining a long-term relationship, and engage in healthy behaviors to encourage the success of the relationship. 6. Men need to be understood. Women need to understand that men's expectations, based on their emotional needs, differ from women's expectations in relationships. A man likes to know that you can trust him and lean on him, that you appreciate him, you hold him in high regard, you support and approve of what he does, and that you are on his side. 7. Men need emotional security. Because of societal constraints, men don't often have many comfortable, safe places they can express emotions. You are your man's safe place, and he needs to know that when he's ready to open up fully, you will be understanding and open. He needs to know he can cut his emotions loose around you without fear of judgment or ridicule. 8. Men want women who don't put everything on social media. If you are the kind of woman who has to post everything on Facebook or Instagram, whether it was an enjoyable adventure or a romantic meal, you can be assured that this will cause the men to run away from you. While there is no better way to keep up with family and friends at social media, this is not what defines a life. The fact that you will get likes is not a reason enough to put that romantic dinner with him on Facebook. Men do not like a lot of attention, and wants a woman who is able to keep their affair and their relationship secret. 9. He wants patience in a relationship. No man is perfect. He may still not be the kind of man you want. As his girlfriend, he will appreciate the fact that you are patient in helping him grow, and become the best version that he would ever be. He will not turn to be the person that you have always desired overnight. He will need you to be there for him. The man will need your patience and encouragement in order to transform into the kind of person that you have always needed. This will be a good reason for him to commit to you. 10. Communication. Good communication definitely ties into emotional maturity. To keep a man happy in a relationship, you have to be able to communicate, even when you might just want to give him the silent treatment and leave him there to guess what went wrong. If you have an issue that you are dealing with, especially in the relationship, let him know before it is too late. Remember that men are not mind readers. Communication also involves listening. So remember to listen to him if he has something to say. Remember to keep him in the loop, this includes involving him in the plans that you make together. Do not just make plans for the two of you all the time without letting him know.